Good afternoon, Region 8. My name is Brad Harris. I am the Region 8 Development Program Chairman and also will be serving as the Meet Director for the 2024 Region 8 Level 9 and 10 Championships. Evelyn Chandler will be our Technical Chair and Meet Referee, and Michelle Pomerantz, our Region 8 Administrative Chair, will be the Meet Administrator. Ryan Corrigan of Meet Authority will be in charge of scoring and sound. We will also have a Meet Authority representative there that will be in charge of music. We will also have several state chairs on hand at the venue all weekend long, helping to answer any questions that you may have. For pre-meet information, see the Level 9-10 Regionals page on meetmaker.com. Once you arrive to the venue, please make sure that you sign in. You will have a red bracelet that will need to be worn throughout the weekend to signify that you are checked in and that you are Safe Sport certified and all the rest of the things that we are required to do at a regional championships competition. Day of competition scratches should be turned in to the head table or to myself or Ryan Corrigan, and we will take care of those. Please be advised that the starting events may change due to scratches to make sure squads are even and to expedite the competition. Gym A will be the gym that's closest to the entry and to the awards room. That will be marked in red. Gym B will be the gym closest to the head table, and that will be marked in blue. It will be a Capital Cup format where we will do a 20-minute stretch. We will then have the athletes in Gym A make their way over to their first warm-up event. We'll begin their timed warm-up, and then we will have the athletes in Gym B continue in general stretch. Once we near the end of Gym A's warm-ups, we will have our Flight B athletes only line up in front of their first competitive event, and then we will make the announcement for Gym A as their timed warm-up concludes. We all know it's 2.5 minutes on bars. That tends to take a little bit longer, so we will line up the athletes Gym B, then Gym A. We will do a national anthem right after we announce the teams that are competing in that session. We will announce rotations, meaning it will not be continuous rotations. You will hear a chime or there will be a verbal announcement. All equipment will be AAI, supplied by Lightning City Gymnastics. We'll be using the elite bars that will be at nationals rather than the Evo bars that you see at so many competitions. But please keep in mind that the Evo bars will be in effect at national championships beginning in 2025. New in 2024 is that we are going to be keeping the balance beams side by side in the same general area, and we will also be sharing a floor exercise mat to cut down on the time it takes for the judges to switch equipment. We are confident that this will expedite the competition. It'll still allow the athletes ample time to warm up. On floor exercise, we all know at level 9 and 10 with 4 judge panels, the judgments take a few minutes. So in between each routine, that the athlete will have plenty of time to do their warm-ups. And once again, we are very confident that this will run extremely smoothly and will be very, very helpful in that regard. The vault and uneven bars areas will be independent of each other. For music, please plan on playing your own, but there will be a MAP representative there to help with the equipment if you need it. Due to the number of attending coaches, over 400, it will be impossible for us to provide catered coaches hospitality at regional championships. There will, however, be snacks, bottled water, and soda available. And also, please be advised that outside food is allowed into the venue and can be eaten in the periphery areas. There is also a concession stand available in the lobby and some tables out there for seating if you need it. There will be trainers to the right of the head table. They'll be there all weekend long to help with anything the athletes need. And finally, please keep in mind that our general stretches will start on time in the awards area, even if we are running a few minutes behind. We are confident that with our new format, things should run very, very smoothly, but in case they do run a little bit late for an injury or the like, we will be starting our general stretches on time. That is it for my part. Thanks a lot. Good luck in your preparations, and go Region 8.
Hello to all of you amazing coaches who are definitely a good force behind the gymnasts who have made it to this level. I'm Evelyn Chandler, and I happen to have the privilege of serving as Region 8's Technical Director, and I'm going to be the meet referee of the upcoming regional competitions. Certainly has been quite a short period of time since the season just started. I only have a couple of things that I'd like to go over with you. One is please keep the conversations with judges down to a minimum, like hi, how are you, hello, because anything more than that is going to give the perception possibly to other coaches, gymnasts, and people in the audience that your gymnast is going to have some special attention. I will be telling the judges that as well. And secondly, please keep the pep talks down to a minimum prior to when the chief judge is ready to raise their flag. That way the gymnasts who haven't competed yet aren't going to be standing there waiting and waiting. So other than that, I will be available. I'll either be right in front of the score table or I'll be up at the score table if you have any questions on a routine. If you didn't see a start value, you didn't see a score, and you'd like for me to do some investigation for you, please feel free to come and get me. In the meantime, it's going to be a long weekend, so I'm going to take another nap.
Congratulations for qualifying athletes to regionals. I hope this video helps to give you the information you need for a successful regional competition. Coaches, once you've entered the competition area, please have at least one of your coaches check in at the scoring table as soon as possible. We will have rotation sheets taped to the table with highlighters. Please find your gym's name on the top part of the sheet and highlight it. This will shorten our roll call at the coaches meeting. If you have any scratches, please mark through their name with a pen, but leave their competition number showing. By doing this, if we need to rearrange squads, we will be able to do it prior to the main coaches meeting. Even though you watch this entire video, you will still need to come to the first part of the coaches meeting during stretch of each session. If scratches leave the squads unbalanced, we will do a draw to move athletes to another squad to balance out the session. Your starting event could change, and we really don't want you to be embarrassed by going to the wrong event because you skipped the coaches meeting. Although each age group of level 9s and 10s have 7 slots of athletes to qualify to nationals, there are times that Region 8 receives additional slots. Sometimes we do not know those extra slots until during or after competition. You will be notified if this affects you. I will enter all qualified athletes to Easterns and Nationals. You will receive confirmation email from USA Gymnastics. Please let me know if any athletes are missing. The Tim Rand Legends Fund pays the entry fee for all our Eastern and National qualifiers. Now, this is where I shamelessly plug that the Tim Rand Fund is a nonprofit organization that exists solely to support our Region 8 athletes. If your club or any parents would like to donate to the Tim Rand Fund, we would graciously accept. Now back to business. If your administrators and coaches for level 9 Easterns and level 10 Nationals are different than those entered in meet reservation, please let me know at regionals. You can add or make changes to coaches on meet res until the sanction is closed. Coaches of qualified athletes must fill out the coaches' apparel forms before you leave the meet site. Coaches must wear Region 8 apparel at Easterns and Nationals or your state will be fined. Please do not go into the apparel room when athletes are in the room. All apparel and competition information is in the apparel room. Please fill in all of your athletes' GK sizes on MeetMaker. There already are quite a few of these sizes missing. Athletes are also expected to wear all of their Region 8 apparel as assigned at Easterns and Nationals. If you have an athlete who is petitioning to level 9-10 regionals, they should be entered in MeetMaker as a petition. Petition athletes will not be charged until they compete at regionals. If you enter her as a regular athlete and she is unable to compete, you will have to request a refund from the meet host. Please make sure that all athletes that are turning 18 years of age or older before regionals must complete their safe sport, the U110. They will not be eligible to compete at regionals without this. If they turn 18 before Easterns or Nationals, they need to also go ahead and take the course, as we will not be able to enter them in the meet if they have not taken the safe sport course. Also, make sure that they are taking it in their own profile and not their parents', as this has been causing problems for quite a few lately. If you have a high school senior, please be sure to check the senior box when you enter them in MeetMaker. You can add this as long as the late registration is open. So, my pop quiz question for you, so I know you watched the entire video, is what is the name of my dog? And the correct answer is Ollie. I look forward to seeing you all in Florida and hope that you and all of your athletes have the best meet of the season so far.